So this is Discover 5, Unit 11 and 12, speaking test. Hello, buddy.
Yes.
Okay,
Hello.
so can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Yes. My name is Kiệt. I'm a 13 years old student. I study at Chuncheon Secondary School. I live in Hanoi, but actually my mom was born in Ninh, so my hometown is Ninh, and I live in Hanoi. Yeah, my family. I live with my brothers, my sisters, my parents, and my grandparents.
Okay, good. Excellent stuff. What is some of your interests, Kiet?
My favorite color is green. I like playing football. I also like watching football and documentaries.
What kind of documentaries do you like to watch?
History.
Historical documentaries. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with some of the different topics that we've been learning throughout the course of Discover 5.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with protecting animals. So first of all, can you tell me why should we protect animals?
We should protect animals because animals produce a lot of benefit to us. Animals provide food, and things for us to do, and they also provide things to support our lives. Cows produce meat. Pigs and chicken does too.
So we do obviously get resources from animals, but
Yeah.
is that the only reason why we
Yeah.
should be protecting animals?
Yes. Animals stable helps us to stable our environment. Every type of animal plays a big role in the food chain, and it also prevent from climate change.
Okay. So what in what ways should we be protecting animals? How can we protect animals?
We can protect animals by establishing national parks to protect animal. Build homes or rescue some endangered animals. We can also teach people why we need to protect endangered animals and why we should protect animals.
Okay, so if we don't protect animals, what are the consequences of that?
Because humans are the top species in the food chain. If we don't protect animals, some animal will be extinct, and it will affect our food chain. Our climate will also be affect, and then the environment will be unstable.
Okay. Right, so let's move on to the next bit. So we've got teeth are important. What do animals and humans use their teeth for?
And animals use teeth for hunting purposes and digesting. Many animals rely on their teeth uh, to eat. Carnivores use their sharp teeth to catch meat and to eat them, and while others like cows, sheep use the flat one to grind plants.
Okay. So in terms of teeth, we obviously know that we use them for eating.
Yeah.
Is there any other ways that we use teeth?
Animals you also use teeth for defend. To defend. Yeah. Uh, uh, for example, snakes use their fangs to defend themselves from rivals. They also inject venom by their fangs,
Mhm.
so it is all important. Elephants use their hooks to fight other elephants and to protect their um, land.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. So we've got, why are wheels important? What can you tell me about that?
Wheels are important because it plays a very big role
Mhm.
in transportation because they can roll on the surface. Another reason is wheels are the first invention of humans. That they were in it was invented in for thousands years ago in the Middle East.
Mm.
Mm, without wheels, there will be nothing in our earth. There will be no inventions we know today, and life will be very different.
So in what ways do we use wheels in our modern lives now?
We use wheels for cars to move things.
Mhm.
Wheels are or gears also be in machines and clocks.
Okay. Right. So let's move on to the next one. So now we're going to be looking at animal communication. How and why do animals communicate?
Animals communicate for social expressions. Some animals like monkeys, gorillas, use communicate to express their emotions to other animals or to protect other ones. Animals also communicate for collaboration,
Mhm.
like bees and ants.
Okay. Good. So let's have a look at the next bit now. So we've got, what do different cultures provide to the world? What can you tell me about that?
Cultures provide a lot of inventions, like yeah, for example, ancient Greece,
Mm-hmm.
they write a lot of math solving problems,
Mm-hmm.
and they also provide a lot of inventions. Mm, different cultures also help the world to uh, live together and live peacefully. Like the Olympics is the only event in the world that every country plays together and celebrate together.
Okay. So you were talking a little bit about inventions. What are some of the things that you've learnt about that have been from different cultures that we know about?
Uh, the the Arab culture, um, they invent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
The Egyptians, they invent some mathematic, uh, uh, some of mathematics problem solving
Okay.
and more.
That's fine. Okay, so let's move on to the next bit. So mountains. What are some of the? Why are mountains important?
Mountains important because they provide a variety of rocks,
Mm-hmm.
earths, and materials like quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Quartz are used for many purposes in engineering and more. Mountains also provide food for us.
Okay. So what kind of food do mountains provide to us?
Potatoes.
Okay.
They are originates from the Andes. The but nowadays we doesn't see a lot of potatoes plant in mountains uh because potatoes are grown in mountains,
Mm-hmm.
and mountains have a harsh climate, so they can easily grow everywhere because yeah.
Okay. So what's this up here in the corner?
The water cycle.
Okay. So can you give me a description and explain to me what the water cycle is?
The water cycle begins in the sea, and on the sea surface when water evaporates from sea goes up into the air, or evaporation.
Mm-hmm.
They go high and high. When they go high enough, they became clouds.
Mm-hmm.
The clouds go into mountain ranges, where the mountains push the clouds higher, and force the clouds to drop their water down.
Mm-hmm.
And when the water is down, they flow. They goes into dirt or steams, and the steams goes into rivers and flow back to the sea. Then the cycle repeats.
Okay. So let's move on to this bit here. So this is the last slide. So we've got 3 different parts to a mountain. We've got the lower, the middle, and the top. Can you explain to me how each one is different and the reasons why?
The bottom part of the mountain, in that part, the weather climate is warm because they are warmed by the sunlight,
Mm-hmm.
because the oxygen are very dense. Yeah, they're dense, so they hold the heat from the sunlight. Because in that layer water, there are a lot of water, so there are also a lot of life at the layer. The middle layer, the air is less dense. The oxygen is less dense, so it's colder. The climate is harsher, and there are less water. So life there is much harder to live.
Okay.
On the top, or the peak, the oxygen became became less dense. It's very cold, and there are no life. Water cannot exist here because they will instantly freeze into ice and glacier.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Kiet, and that completes the speaking test.
Yeah.